The best thing about me, bar none, is if somebody comes up to me and says, I can't stop drinking, can you help me? I can say yes and follow up and do it. That's the best thing. And I've said this for a long time. When I die, I don't want friends to be the first thing that's mentioned. I want that to be the first thing that's mentioned. And I'm going to live the rest of my life proving that.
That's Matthew Perry in an interview he did, Barnes, last year, podcast. He didn't want friends to be the first thing he's remembered for.
That's noble, but that's unfortunately what he is, that's what brought him to everyone's attention.
The outpouring of love. Maggie Wheeler, who played his on-again, off-again girlfriend Janice, remember her? Quote, what a loss, the world will miss you, Matthew Perry. The joy you brought to so many in your too short lifetime will live on. I feel so blessed by every creative moment we shared.
You start with a thunderclap. Hi, my name is Matthew, although you may know me by another name. My friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You're on methadone, Xanax, full quart of vodka a day?
55 Vicodin a day.
Jennifer, and she says, we know you were drinking.
Yeah, imagine how scary a moment that was. She was the one that reached out the most. And, I'm really grateful to her for that.
That was an old Diane Sawyer interview. How scary. 55 Vicodin a day?
Yeah, not so old. That was last year.
Was that only a year ago?
Believe so. That was after the Friends reunion, unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. That's scary.
Well, I saw that the cause of death is being referred to as deferred from the L.A. County Coroner's Office, typically meaning an autopsy has been completed, but the examiner needs more time and additional investigation into the death.
Yeah, I just looked exactly a year ago, October 29th, 2022.
Unfreaking believable.
Yeah, toxicology is going to take weeks, but I just pray that there's nothing to, tarnish his legacy.
Nick at Night, which airs Friends in syndication, said over the weekend they're going to air a tribute to Matthew Perry. The special is called Matthew Perry, Thanks for Being a Friend. 10 p.m. Sunday, followed by fan favorite episodes of Friends. And more tributes will definitely be pouring in. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Taylor Swift reaching billionaire status. Well, I'm not surprised.
No.
A net worth of $1.1 billion. Kind of a nice chunk coming from the tour. And I have to imagine the concert film, right, Barnes?
That and just her existence. I thought $1 billion would have been a long time ago, but kudos to the audio video operator in Denver at the Broncos game because, she was not in attendance on Sunday and they lost and the Chiefs lost. And at the end of it, immediately when it went down to 0, that was good. Well played, Denver.
Stewart Copeland from the Police admits there were times in the final days of the Police that he wanted to choke the life out of Sting. That's pretty severe.
I'm glad to hear that. Because the reason I'm glad to hear that is because Stewart Copeland is supposed to be on our show soon.
We have to ask him about that.
And that means we can talk about it.
I guess with all the fighting, he says he's grateful they were able to squeeze out 5 albums. I told you a little over 10 years ago, I went to the reunion tour. It was epic.
I can't believe they even got that on the stage.
They did. Congrats to Blink-182. One More Time album debuting at number 1 this week. So to celebrate, they played a secret show at Denny's in Long Island, releasing 2 new tracks on Apple Music and Spotify.
That was classic, the Denny's thing. I talk about that in the 99X file and played part of the audio in it. It was pretty cool seeing them playing in an actual open Denny's. There were customers.
Do you have that clip? Because that is so funny.
Yep.
What's up? What the f*** is up, Denny's? It's my mind, all made up. It's alright. Nothing else. Firing a step sail.
That's the opening song on the album. The best part was Denny's response on the official Denny's social media. It said had a little music note said all the slam things blink. Congrats on the tour. Break an egg. And they ended it with the WTFIU Denny's. What the F is up, Denny's, which is classic. And that's paying homage to a metal band from like 10 years ago in Houston who played a gig in a former Denny's. It still looked like Denny's, but it became a concert venue. That was funny.
Hey, welcome back, Courtney Love.
Ugh.
She reactivated an unofficial TikTok account, using it as a platform to tease some of the new music she has in the works, and revealed that she has a tentative timeline for the release of her long-in-the-works new album.
I saw that when I was flipping through TikTok and thought it was a fake because it's not a verified account. And like you said, it's some random name on it.
You thought it was like a deep fake?
But I knew no one could deep fake being so out of it like her. So I knew it was really her. And she's done a lot to herself. She's plumped up, to say the least.
Wait a minute. You saying she gained weight?
I would not
Don't talk about that.
I would not be so non-PC. I'm talking about her lips.
Oh, well, she's probably done the lip injections.
Or 50.
Ooh. Well, I want you to hear this. I liked a lot of the whole albums. So, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Here's Courtney Love on TikTok.
Shining through.
I'm not, it's Courtney, hi. I'm not officially going to have an official TikTok. I'm just going to upload some, I'm going to upload some teasers.
By the way, she's not going to have an official TikTok. Read that as they would not verify her. I'm just keeping it real.
My album that's coming out. Christmas, if we're lucky. I'm just going to upload some teasers. This is not an official page. If you get this in your For You page, the AI is listening. Here's just some songs. Little bits. I'm not giving too much away from my album, which is probably out.
Is she okay?
Do you think, has she ever?
We need to find that audio of the time she came in and spent the entire day at 99X. We had like a fire drill, and she did the fire drill with us.
Find it. I can tell you that part of it is already aired in Best Of, and mark your calendar for Thursday, November 9th. This was the part where first she called in during Sleaze to confront you on some story. Then she came to the station. So I have the whole hour, 6 to 7, is her in studio, and she's as much of a mess as you can imagine.
Okay, we sent someone from the show, and I don't remember if it was an intern or producer. We sent Todd. We sent him to the hotel to get her. She opened the door in her underwear.
Yeah, Ritz-Carlton in Buckhead, I believe. So yes,
he was freaked out.
That's November 9th. Check your programs.
Big surprise over the weekend at an Ed Sheeran show. Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Little surprise appearance from Brandon Flowers from The Killers. Introducing The Killers to the stage, Ed Sheeran joked, "We're going to sing that song that is essentially like my country's national anthem."
And it's their hometown. They were a cover band in Vegas. That's how they got their start. Check it out. Every single face in there singing reminds me of the Tabernacle over the weekend.
Theaters got in a little trouble for having an intermission break for Killers of the Flower Moon. That's the Scorsese movie that runs 3 hours and 26 minutes.
That's funny.
The studio says they violated their licensing agreement.
Can you believe that?
I mean, there's been a lot of movies that have been over 3 hours, and they had an intermission?
Hey, guys, we're just going to pause.
Yeah.
We'll be
We're going to do a
right
little
back.
bathroom break. What?
I bet Scorsese would roll over and do double flips pissed.
Unbelievable. I love Bryan Cranston, and he's always doing cool things. Have you seen he's going to host a celebrity poker tournament to benefit the Entertainment Community Fund?
Yeah, he's been on it.
November 12th. He's got a lot of buddies joining him at the poker tournament. He's got Jason Alexander, Adam Carolla, Andy Garcia, John Hamm. I mean, all these celebs joining him. Bradley Whitford. making money for the community fund for all these people who have been out of work. Way to go, Bryan Cranston. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.